I am Teresa Graklanoff. I'm a physician assistant at Ada West Dermatology. I'm a Boise native, born and raised. I attended University of Idaho as an undergraduate and then attended graduate school as a physician assistant at the University of Colorado. Their medical campus was in Denver. That PA program is an extra year of schooling, so it's a 3-year PA program for an extra emphasis in pediatrics. I did a family medicine and pediatric job here in Boise for my first 3.5 years as a physician assistant. I then transitioned to dermatology here at Ada West Dermatology and started in 2002, and I've been practicing for 17 years as a PA here at the office. I really enjoyed starting general family medicine first. The body is a whole composition of a person. It's not just specialties, so just my broad basis of family medicine, pediatrics, medications, different specialties that maybe aren't involved in dermatology. I really like starting broad first and then have focused now on derm since then. I love the family environment. That's why I've been here for so long. When I first started, there was approximately 20 employees. Since then, we've grown and expanded. It's a big family now, but definitely lots of personalization. We care about our patients, but we care about our staff as well. I wish that patients understood that treatments aren't always instantaneous, whether we're talking about acne or rash treatment. Some things can give you fast reactions, but a lot of things do take time, and there's other things that you really have to do to prevent the problems that sometimes patients forget. I use the analogy a lot of weed preventer or weed treatments. So a lot of lawn analogies when it comes to sun damage and pre-cancers, because we can focus on individual spots like we're pulling weeds, but there's other medical treatments as well that you can do that's like weed preventer, weed like general field roundup treatments. So I use the analogy with weeds a lot. I feel like a lot of my patients fall victim of marketing of skin products. There's lots of labeling, wordage, commercials, social media insight on their preferences or their guidance on products, but that's not always true. So it's helpful for patients to seek medical advice from their dermatology office specifically about their skin type, what's good for their skin as far as products, so that they can label read on what's good for their skin, what they may be allergic to, what they may have sensitivities for. Kids do not listen to advice, is the first part. But for general health, and my best advice to family or patients, if you were stranded on an island, the 2 things you would want from a dermatologist is a good sunscreen in the morning and a retinol or retin-A product at night. It gives you good treatment, but makes you sun protective. My favorite non-work activity is chasing my kids around, now teenagers, both very active in activities. I've always been interested in medicine, but when I was really young, my 2 interests were marine biology or astronaut. So I love the water, loved animals, have a big passion for dolphins, love the stars. So maybe my talents would have been focused in those areas as a marine biologist or astronaut. I'm definitely a girly girl, but some people might be surprised that I am the only female in 3 generations. I was very tomboyish, like raised around a bunch of boys, cousins, neighbors. I think my aunts and my grandma and my mother girl glorified me because of all the boys that I was around. But I still love to tent camp and be out in nature. I don't always have to be the girly girl. I'm a little biased just since I've lived here my whole life, minus school. I love Idaho with its community. People generally are very nice, friendly. There's lots of activities that are outdoors. I love the seasons, the variety, and growth has changed Idaho and specifically the Boise Valley a lot, but it's been nice to see growth as well. I feel like Boise's changed and grown. I miss some of the friendliness that the smaller town kind of vibe used to have, the wave, the smile. So I just encourage people to still think positively about others, try to make other people smile, think of it as a small town vibe, wave, be friendly, just be a good neighbor. I would definitely rather eat yellow snow. Not come off the handrail. There's been case reports of people saving their lives by eating urine, so I feel like that's more sterile than gum. That's gross.